Hi there, this is just a quick demonstration of how to build a basic Mun Lander. This isn't going to be anything fancy, this isn't going to be anything particularly clever. I've allowed myself one mod for this, otherwise I'm going to be using stock parts, and that is mechjeb. Why? Because I'd like to get this done in one sitting, and I am clumsy as hell without mechjeb. So, I've done a fresh install for this, so I can't resume a saved game. Cancel. So I'll start a new one. Make of that title what you will. Right. Let's use a basic lander pod. And we'll put the mechjeb pod atop of it. Need to get the mechjeb thing out of the way, of course. Done. What we're going to do for our final fuel tank. Unfortunately, I've got my broadcast software is over the top of this bit here, so this may take me a few minutes to see what's going on. 90, 100. That would fit. A bit small. It's probably a bit too big. What's the size of that one? 180. We'll try it with the small tank. Try it with the small tank. And we want the little thrusters. I think we'll only need 3 of them. We don't have enough space on the front because we're going to need. That should do. No. I know that looks perfect, but for the design I'm going for, it isn't. Now I need some legs. Those should be sufficient for this, to be honest. What's going to be the best location for that? There. There we go. And a ladder. Nope. Just the one. Which I'll put there. It's actually a bit overkill. Let's just use a couple of these. Okay, 3 of those. That should be more than enough. Normally, if I was making this for my own game, I would not have a hovering bar there, but for the purposes of this, this will do. We'll put this up at the top. So we've got plenty of space to build, and we want to have a decoupler. Actually, that's a stack separator, which is the lighter one. Both exactly the same. Oh no, that one's a bit heavier, so yeah, that's the right one to go with. Now we want a lightweight fuel tank. No, not lightweight. Mid-size fuel tank. That should be enough. And we'll give it a. I can't even tell what size these are. That's the right size. Okay. ISP and vacuum. Okay, when you're talking about vacuum, ISP is more important than actual thrust. Up to a point, anyway. I'm guessing most people who are watching this are aware of that already, so I won't go into a tremendous amount of detail as to why. So, those are pretty much equivalent. But that one's slightly lower thrust. Well, we're not too worried about total thrust, so I'll go with the lower thrust one. Yeah, let's put an ASAS on there. Let's put that right up at the top. Okay, now decoupler 3-way. Always a fun activity. That should be sufficient. Oh, I don't have the fuel tank adapters for this, do I? posterior. Oh. Right, fine, you want to do it that way? You can do it that way. Happy? Are you happy? What do we make me do? Poodles. What's that one? Oh! So ice cream vacuum. That would be better for this one. In fact, no, let's keep those for lower down. For this one we'll have double height of these. It's not going to be pretty, but it's going to be efficient. That's lighter engine. Ah, that one doesn't have gimbaling. We'll use aerodynamics to control that. Yeah, so I just need to put a decoupler on there. Yeah, we'll use the... oh no, because that's the other one. Use this one. No, I don't like doing that. I can't see where the adapter is. There they are. Yes, I know I don't actually need to do that, but... what the hell, I like doing it. Okay, now, for the bottom one we're going to go for mainsail engines. And now we just need to put some struts on. Shear strength 150. It's a lot less strong than some of the other ones I've used in the past, so I'm going to treble brace this. No, quadruple brace this in fact. Across. It's not pretty, but it's effective. And we'll also have... ooh. No, I don't think... those engines, I think those pods are going to be necessary. So let's just have a couple of connectors for this one, just to hold it in place. We'll have, yeah, just one on the inside, and we'll go to there. Mouse is playing up a little bit. Now, we do want to have a connector running from here to the inside, so let's go up to there. Okay. Aerodynamics. We're going to put some nose cones on the top of these ones. And we're also going to add some heavy control winglets down here. And down here. Now, I'm not sure how we're going to be for fuel on this one, but I think we should have enough. I might put a couple of solid-state rockets on to get some extra oomph on the way up. Let's put some decouplers on. Surface mount decouplers? I don't think I've got any surface mount decouplers which actually allow you to attach things properly. Which is annoying. Oh no, that seems to be okay. And we'll put another one on the equivalent side here. I'm doing this by eye, so it's going to be rather rough, I'm afraid. Okay. Okay, going to be an arse. We can deal with that. Okay, that's about the right position, but we need to move it down lower. So about... I reckon about there, 'cause it's not perfectly matched, but it's fairly close. Aerodynamics again. Those these ones are all going to fire in association with the mainsail engines. So put the mainsail engines into put the blasted mainsail engines into there. Check these are the right connectors. They are. So that's good. And then it will be, yep, that's right. And then, yep, that's right. And then these ones, yep, that's right. And then finally, let's double check that's correct. It should be, because that's the last engine. Good. 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 Now this one won't be taken off again from the moon. I know, poor Kerbal. But I don't care, because I don't need it to. I just need to land for now. Oh, arse tits. Pardon my French. There should be... Ah, there we go. That's going to be the best bet. Don't like doing it this way, but what the hell. Stability enhance space. There it is. Good. That should do the job. Right, so let's make sure those are all on the right one. What are you doing? Cretinous thing. There we go. Now, we'll call this for giggles. Yes, I know, simple minds. And go to the launch pad. I'm sure I've forgotten something. Don't tell me it's going to... Oh, no, 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 it's not going to crash. Good. Makes a change. Okay, let's put the resources up so you can see what's going on. Let's put mechjeb open. Send autopilot. There we go. Now, I want to get rid of... No. Auto throttle we want. Auto stage we do not want. Auto water apotheosis I do not want right now. Okay. Let's double check one last check. Okay. I think this will fly. Cross your fingers. Kerbal aerodynamics. Yes. Well. Oh, he survived. Hatch is obstructed. Yes. Yes it is, in fact. But the legs have dropped off as well, so I can't manoeuvre it. No. Can I... Oh. 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 Oh, you might be in luck, mate. You might be in luck. There we go. Now. Yes. There we go. Any flight you can make away, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. Sort of. Right, well, let's end this flight. So what exactly went wrong? Too much weight. It's most likely the problem. I did use mainsail engines, they're the most powerful. Well, they should be able to overcome their own weight. Maybe... I don't believe I'm saying this, but maybe we need to put more solid-state boosters onto it. Yes, that's it. That's the solution. We'll fit more explosive devices to it. Let's get the control surface out of the way. Let's put this one on. Oh, I see. You're going to be in cooperative. Right. Let's put you up there. Let's put you up. nose cone. There we go. And where is my wing? There we go. Let's mount 2 of these. There's the wing. There we go. I know this isn't particularly well balanced. I know this isn't anywhere near balanced. Ah, that looks about right. Fairly close anyway. Okay. Right. I wonder. Let's try again. Clear the launch pad. Oh tits, they're in the wrong. I'll have to move them down into the correct one. I've been doing this for 16 minutes. And I haven't actually gotten it to go off the pad properly yet. So if we go back to stage, and because it's going through the atmosphere still, it will be doing little micro burns to get it up, to keep its speed up. I forgot to fit solar panels. I'll just have to make it a very quick voyage, because I'm already draining power. That's not good. That's bad. That's actually quite catastrophically bad. Oh well. Jebediah, I hope you like the taste of uncooked food, because there's going to be no sources of heat on your spacecraft in the not too distant future. Sorry about that, mate. Oh yeah, and for those of you interested, it's the Space Corps that you'll pilot. There's really nothing much more you can say, is there? Well, apart from space, but I refuse to do that because that would be silly. I'll just give the landing legs a test, which almost guarantees they'll drop off. Nope, we're in luck, they didn't. And let's check they actually do go low enough to... yes, they do. And raise. Excellent. Did that consume any power? No. Now, we're going to be dropping our engines pretty soon. The main ones, that is. At which point these little engines here, they're hidden away and their cowling will take over. In fact, come to think of it, I could have fit those engines with these. I think I did it overkill on the fuel, but I'd rather overkill than underkill. I like cooking in that respect. We are now 20 minutes in, I notice. Oh dear. This is taking rather longer than I expected. I probably should also walk to apotheosis. Not apotheosis, there's no T in there. No TH even. Since we are now, let's get rid of that one. Orbital operations we want to transfer to Mun. Oh, Jebediah is happy. He doesn't have any idea what's about to happen to him. As you can see, that orbital operation used up half of our fuel, but only of this stage, as we should still have a full tank for the efficient engine, which will take us to the Mun. And it looks like I didn't need to fit solar panels for this one, so that's good. But I was saying, that virtually guarantees that I will remove it. God, it looks cheerful. Now you may be wondering why I fitted aerodynamic surfaces, or sorry, air control surfaces onto a vessel that is primarily operating in vacuum. That's simple. I wanted to give the craft some control while it was in the atmosphere. Up here they're useless, but what the hell. As you can see, I didn't bother to fit any to the bit which I expected to be travelling through vacuum. Excellent. Now, what we'll do is we'll walk to blah 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 blah. Node. Oh, I'll do it manually. It's easy enough. Kill rot. Let's check that's actually working. Yep. That'll just hold us in place while I can move up to... I don't want to go do it too fast. Should be able to move up to that one. Yeah, that's a nice stable cruising speed. As you can see, if I do nothing to adjust the orbit, it'll go into this eccentric but relatively oh, well, it looks circular from that angle. It definitely isn't circular, but never mind. If it didn't do anything, it would go into the Mun's gravity field. It would be dragged towards the Mun and then slingshotted off into this orbit around Kerbal. And we'll probably encounter the Mun again at some point in the future, and knowing my luck, smash into it. But this would be a good one if you wanted to then spin off towards Minimus. or possibly out of the system, or at least this system. I probably shouldn't do this while sped up, but I'll do that. So for those of you not familiar with Kerbal Space Program, we've got Moho, which is the rough equivalent to Mercury, Eve, the rough equivalent to Venus, but except it has a moon, I believe, but I can never remember what it's called. Let me move over to it. There we go, it's got Gilly. Right. Kerbin has two moons, Mun and Minimus. Then there's Duna, which is the equivalent of Mars, and has a very thin atmosphere. Eve, I believe, has a thick atmosphere, but I can't remember the exact details. I'm not sure what Dres is, I've never actually looked at it. Small, rocky, possibly an escaped moon from one of the outer systems. Such as... you can keep scrolling out, you realise. Jewel. Which includes multiple moons. And is a gas giant, so you can't land, because you implode before you get anywhere near anything that would approximate a surface. And in the outer system we've got the equivalent of Pluto, Elu, which unlike the real Pluto doesn't have a moon. It does somewhat resemble... oh, which one is it that has the ice crusts, possibly over a liquid ocean? Ganymede? Or is Ganymede the geologically active one? I'd have to look up. Anyway, I'm talking about the Jovian moons. Okay, let's get ourselves back to Kerbal. Oh, and it automatically focused on the Mun Lander. Useful. Speed up a little bit, just to get us into Mun encounter range. Ooh, not quite that quickly. Okay, we'll drop down to 50 in a second. Yeah, 50 will do nicely. 50. What I'm going to do is drop us into a circular orbit around the Mun first. Probably above that height, but not too high. Where is the Mun? There we are. When it gets to something like 200, I think, 200,000, not 200 meters, that would be bad. Okay. Let's slow it down a little now. And that'll do nicely, I think. So if we say, there we go, circularize it. There. Hello. So we've circularized. Oh, and you see it looks at you when you've not given it any instructions. So let's kill rotation. There we go. That is now rotated. Ooh. Space. Okay. We're now going to get rid of that one and get the landing autopilot up. Select target on map, which automatically takes you to the map screen. Now I want to land somewhere on the light side, and I know there's something interesting somewhere around there. So I'm going to try and go for that, because I can't remember the exact location. Okay, we're now going to go back to here so we can watch and land at target. It'll now go round in the orbit until it reaches the ideal point to make that landing. Should be coming up soon. There we go. It'll perform a deorbit burn. Once we get to a point where we're actually aligning vertically to the moon's surface, I'll probably dump the... No, I better drop it before we get to that point, because otherwise we'll end up landing on it. But no, if I drop it early enough, it should have sufficient crash velocity to destroy most of it, if not all of it. And what does survive will roll away. Yeah, we'll drop it as soon as we go into a vertical position. If I'd been sensible, what I could have just done is, rather than having to fit this, just mount one of these. But never mind. Would have meant having to use heavier legs anyway. Yep, and there's Kerbin. There's the engines we dropped. Oh, and we can Lander. Rename the vessel and stuff like that. So now it shows up on the map as a lander. I'm terribly tempted to break into Babylon Zoo now. Oh dear. That would be bad. Spaceman, I always wanted you to go to Spaceman, intergalactic flights. Yeah, I'm not much of a singer. It is, as they say, safe to warp, but I really don't like warping on the way down. I'll warp to about there, and we'll do it at... Yeah, that should be a nice safe velocity. And that also gets the debris out of the way, good. Now, I think it'll make an orbital adjustment because it won't be in the right direction at the moment. In fact, no, I won't risk it. There shouldn't be any risk whatsoever. You should be able to just pop outside the capsule and hang on to the outside, but no, let's be sensible. Let's not risk him dropping off and dying by splatting into the... Well, actually no, we should be able to get the RCS thrusters on his suit working. In which case he'd survive. Hopefully. Because I'm fairly sure that the default Kerbal suits have infinite RCS thrusters. But I could be wrong. I've certainly never worn one out, but I don't do huge EVA missions, so maybe it is possible. almost under 100,000 meters, which would be nice. In fact, I'm going to put a little bit more speed on, just to get us down to 50. Let it adjust. A bit more speed. Let it adjust. A bit more speed. I'll get down to 75 before I let it adjust again. Oops. Okay, 72. So velocity. Yeah, I should be able to leave it to go now, I think. Now, of course, if this was a planet with an atmosphere by now... Oh no, not quite yet. If this was Kerbal, we would still be feeling atmospheric effects in that our vessel would be slowing down, but we would not yet be seeing anything like the plasma corona. That comes in at around 30-something thousand feet, I think. I might be wrong. But, yes. Nearly there.
Well, I'm gonna run away.
1 second, I have to speak to somebody who's on TeamSpeak. Sorry, what was that?
I said I'm gonna run away.
Just to let you know, I'm actually doing a quick recording for Jackson showing that I can do a Mun Lander. So you're probably being recorded right at this minute, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
Do I have your permission to upload this to YouTube, just to demonstrate that yes, I did do it?
Yes, and in your face, Jackson.
Yes, we're a really supportive bunch, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Right, it's now making its breaking point. If you're interested. Meetings, I think I've forgotten. No, we should be okay. Push your fingers, I should be okay.
Is this device a manned lander? Just a...
I am using mechjeb just to speed things up a bit. Less annoying, but otherwise it's completely stopped.
Interesting.
I've been doing it now for coming up to 40 minutes.
I shall leave you to it, sir.
Right. Almost landed. The first takeoff was not successful. I recorded that, and I will leave it in. I was when I show reveal my mistakes.
I am not infallible. I'm just brilliant.
Yeah, even if I had no idea when
Not infallible. I'm only brilliant part of the time.
exactly.
I must sleep. Explode safely, yeah, that's it. Fuck.
trying to see whether that thing is around, and I don't think it is. I missed. I might be over that hill. Okay, braking thrusters. And we're down. Oh, he's left the lobby. Never mind. Right then, Jebediah, you are going to go EVA. Oh, that worked better than I remembered. Right, now Jebediah. We're going to use your RCS thrusters to do a quick scout. To see if I can find that thing I wanted to show people. Actually, no, that would be a spoiler. Just know that there is something around this area which you should see if you get the chance. Slow. I will get you back down to the planet. Well, the Mun's surface. Here we go. Careful. There we go. Put the thrusters away. Get back into your ship. F. Oh, it goes to sleep when it's parked. That's adorable. Stupid, but adorable. Unless maybe it's just upside down. That's probably more like... No, I'm fairly sure that it's the eyelid. Or bot lid. Not sure. Hold on. Let me just do a quick... Yep. It is. It's the right way up. Huh. It goes to sleep. Right then. I think that's proved my point. How the hell do I stop streaming? I can't remember how to stop streaming. Let's try... No, that didn't work. Maybe I have to hit it or something. Maybe I have to Alt-Tab out. If I have to Alt-Tab out, I am going to be mildly vexed. See you next time, ladies and gentlemen. Alt-Tabbing out does nothing. Except my button press. Why won't you stop? Okay, I'll try Alt. No, that won't work either, apparently. Oh. Space Center. You see, I think it says landed on the moon. I can't tell because my bloody recorder is over the top, which I can't now close because it won't stop. Stop. Ah. This is retarded. Fine. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna stop watching the video. This is just going to be me trying to figure out which button combination I have to press to stop recording. Oh. Arse. Shortcuts. Keys. No. Key. Combo. Aha! No. Alt-Tab now. Oh. Stop. stop recording. Stop recording. If you're still watching this, you're a sadist. No, I do not want a recording key. Procaster shortcuts. Shortcuts. Freaking mobile phones. Yes, well I actually want you to search, I don't want you to just put up that. Hotkeys. Go live. Basic encoding settings, preferences, best practices, system required. I hate this. This is stupid. I should be able to stop this sort of thing. Okay. I am... hotkeys. Let me see. Broadcast stopped. Shift escape.